Hi guys, today we're going to look at how to find a percentage of an amount, and you will notice in your learner packs that I have given you sheets with little tables on that look like this. They're all blank at the moment, but we're going to use them in our live session today to practice. So I'm just going to talk you through my method, and I'll talk you through it again later when I see you, but in case you need to come back and check, please do. So when we're talking about a percentage of an amount, there are certain points that we can find, and then we can find any percentage of any amount. Okay, so on my board here I've got what I'm going to call a coin card. I don't know why, that's just what we call it, and we use it to break down amounts or a value. Okay, and then we can put them back together. We can make any percentage amount of any figure. So today, or for this example, in my 100%, I'm going to write down 480. Okay, so that's my whole number. I've got 100% of it. I've got the whole number, 480. So to find 50%, I know there are two 50s in 100. So 50% is half of 100. So to find my 50%, I'm going to halve 480. So I know that half of 80 is 40, and I know that half of 400 is 200. Okay, so I can see straight away that 50% is 240. Now to find my 10%, I know there are 10 lots of 10 in 100. So to find 10%, I'm going to divide by 10. And I know that when I divide by 10, I move my numbers to the right one time. So 480 moving to the right once will give me 48. So I can see that 10% of 480 is 48. So now it's easy, isn't it, for me to find my 20%. If I know what 10% is, now I can double. So I know that double 8 is 16. So I'm going to put my 6 here and remember my 10. I know that double 4 is 8. So double 40 will be 80. Add my 10 will be 96. Next, I'm going to find 1%. And if I think back to my bead bar, I know there are 100 ones on my bead bar. So to find 1% or one of those beads, I'm going to divide my total number by 100. So I'm using my place value again. I'm going back to my 480, my full number, and I'm going to divide it this time by 100. And I know when I divide by 100, I move everything to the right 2 times. So if I were to put my decimal point in, just as an example, and I move my numbers 1, 2, I can see that I will end up with 4.8. So 1% of 480 is 4.8. Now to find my 2%, I've got two options here. Either I can double my 1%, or if I'm clever, I could look at my 20% and I could say I know that there are 10 2s in 20%, so I can divide this by 10 to get to 2, which in some cases might be easier, particularly if you know you're going to go into your decimals. So options, I can either double my 0.8, which would be 1.6, double my 4, which would be 8, and then add my 1.6, which would give me 9.6, or I can look at my 20% and I can divide it by 10. So I can move my numbers to the right once to give me 9.6. So now I've filled that in, I should be able to find any percentage of 480. So if, for example, I wanted to find 70% of 480, I know that all I need to do is add my 50% and my 20% together to find 70%. What if I wanted to find 23% of 480? I can work out that I would add my 20%, my 1% and my 2%, and that would give me my answer.